First is the swearing in of new resident electoral commissioners to fill vacancies in 6 states of the Federation. The second is to discharge one of our constitutional obligations with regard to major off-cycle elections in 2 states of the Federation. With the swearing in of the 6 regs today, all vacancies have been filled in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. It is therefore appropriate to start by congratulating the new regs that have just taken the oath of office. The conduct of elections is not only a huge responsibility, but also a sacred duty. As regs, you are the representatives of the Commission in the various states to which you will be deployed shortly. The work of the Commission is, to say the least, very challenging. I'm glad that 2 of you, Dr. Johnson Alalibo Sinikem and Mukhtar Umar Gajiram, have been reappointed for a 2nd term, having served for an initial term of 5 years as regs, while Dr. Saad Umar Idris and Mrs. Faye Jimmy Shashe Ibiemi have been career staff of the Commission. Chukwuemeka Christopher Ebeziako, a private legal practitioner, and Umar Yusuf Garba, are persons with years of experience in the private sector and also in private legal practice, and you are coming into the Commission for the very first time. But together, all 6 of you have cumulative experience in election administration or the management of public affairs to justify the confidence reposed in you to serve in the high office of a resident electoral commissioner. As you assume duty, or as you resume duty today, I urge you to focus on your responsibilities. Let me make it clear from the outset that you must at all times be guided by the electoral legal framework, the Code of Conduct for Resident Electoral Commissioners, as well as the regulations and guidelines governing the Commission's operations. Above all, you must always act in good conscience. Do not betray your oath of office. In the best tradition of the Commission, you must engage with stakeholders through regular consultative meetings, and you must never, never, ever be impervious to genuine criticisms. In the various states to which you will be deployed shortly, you will be in charge of personnel and resources. Manage your personnel and the extremely limited resources at your disposal very well. Your appointment is a full-time and not part-time responsibility. You must provide leadership and exercise effective supervision. You can only succeed in this responsibility when you are knowledgeable about the Commission's activities, particularly the innovations introduced in election management. It is also important to understand and operate within the limits of your delegated powers and responsibilities. Our state offices are part and parcel of the Commission. You must never act independently or think that you can act in violation of the law, regulations, and guidelines, or defy the Commission without consequences. We will hold you accountable for your actions and inactions. We will not hesitate to deal with acts of defiance, indiscretion, or transgression on the part of any resident electoral commissioner. In line with the current policy, you will be deployed within your geopolitical zones, but none of you will serve in his or her state of origin. Accordingly, it is my pleasure to announce your deployment as follows. Dr. Saad Umar Idris, Gombe State. Dr. Johnson Alalibo Sinikem, Cross River State. Mrs. Feji Mishashe Ibiemi, Ogun State. Mokhtar Umar Gajiram, Taraba State. Chukwuemeka Ibeziako, Abia State. And Umar Yusuf Garba, Sokoto State. The deployment requires a consequential redeployment of some of the serving resident electoral commissioners from their current locations to other states in line with the extant policy. For the serving regs, this will be handled administratively. However, the full list will be uploaded to the Commission's website and social media platforms for public information shortly. I must add that the deployment of regs is a routine exercise. While the Commission tries to maintain stability of the process, regs can be deployed again as the need arises. In line with the requirements of the law, the Commission is under legal obligation to publish notices for major elections not later than 360 days before the date fixed for the election. In compliance with the law, the Commission has approved the timetable and schedule of activities for the Ekiti and Osun State governorship elections. The last governorship elections in the two states were held in June and July 2022. The 4-year tenure of the governors will end next year. For Ekiti State, the election will be held on Saturday, 20th July 2026. However, party primaries will start on 20th October 2025 and end on 10th November 2025 to enable political parties upload their nomination forms to the dedicated portal, which automatically shuts down by 6 p.m. on 22nd December 2025. That is not later than 180 days before the election. The final list of candidates will be published on 18th January 2026, while campaign in public by political parties will commence on 21st January 2026 and end 24 hours before election day. In the case of Osun State, the election will be held on Saturday, 8th August 2026. Party primaries will start on 24th November 2025 and end on 15th December 2025. The portal for the upload of nomination forms by political parties closes at 6 p.m. on 9th February 2026. That is not later than 180 days before the election as provided by law. The final list of candidates will be published on the 9th of March 2026, while campaign in public by political parties will commence on the 11th of March 2026 and end 24 hours before the election day. The detailed timetable and schedule of activities for the Ekiti and Osun State governorship elections have been uploaded to our website and social media platforms for guidance of political parties and for public information. The Commission is aware of the concern expressed by some Nigerians about the pending by-elections and the resumption of the continuous voter registration nationwide. The number of by-elections has now risen to 17. We are aware of the urgency to commence the continuous voter registration, particularly in view of the forthcoming governorship election in Anambra State. We want to assure Nigerians that we are finalizing our preparations for both activities, the details of which will soon be made public. And it is on this note that I once again congratulate the new resident electoral commissioners, and for everyone else, I thank you and God bless.
sir, a special honor and privilege to work under your guidance. To the national commissioners, we are immensely thankful for your collective support and your exemplary dedication of holding the principles of free, fair, and credible elections in Nigeria. With your kind permission, sir, I need to now say that your unwavering commitment to the ideals of transparency and professionalism is not only admirable, but also a benchmark for all who has served in the Commission. To the Secretary to the Commission, my sister and whom we call fondly Mama INEC, thank you for being there for all of us all the time and always making our work and life easier. We are deeply grateful for your support and cooperation at all times. Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I wish to acknowledge my colleagues, friends and brothers, the directors of the Commission, particularly the directors of the Electoral Institute, all of whom I owe, and we all owe a special debt of gratitude. Our time together with the directors of the Commission has been both enriching and instructive. The depth of knowledge, the culture of excellence, and the spirit of teamwork that defines the Commission have played a very, very pivotal role in preparing, particularly those of us coming from the Commission, for this next phase of service. I have learned deeply from the best, from my appointments as director in the Commission to acting DG of the Institute to substantive DG, and by Allah's will today, Resident Electoral Commissioner. Sir, all this is possible because you taught us that we should carry the values and lessons of the Commission wherever we go. Honorable Chairman, sir, Commission members, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we assume this new role, sir, we do so with a very clear understanding of the weight of responsibility before us. The role of the Electoral Commissioner REC is central to the integrity of the electoral process and sustenance of democracy. Honorable Chairman, sir, we are fully aware that the credibility of elections rests not only on systems and structures, but also on the character and commitment of those entrusted to manage them. That is what we have always taught us. And therefore, Honorable Chairman, sir, wish to assure you and the entire Commission, and indeed the Nigerian people, that the values and objectives of the Independent National Electoral Commission will be highly be our guiding principle. We pledge, sir, to discharge our duties with utmost integrity, impartiality, and professionalism. We are committed to upholding the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Electoral Act, guidelines and regulations, and all policies of the Commission under all circumstances. We are deeply committed to promoting voter education, encouraging citizens' participation, and ensuring that every vote counts, like you always say, sir. We will work tirelessly with stakeholders, including political parties, civil society organizations, the media, security agencies, to build trust and strengthen the electoral process in our states of deployment. This moment is both an honor, sir, and we also believe it's a solemn charge. We accept it with all humility, sir, with all gratitude, and a firm resolve to serve diligently, fairly, conscientiously, and with the fear of God, sir. May God grant us the wisdom, strength, courage to do things right always, and to make a meaningful contribution to the advancement of democracy in Nigeria. Once again, Honorable Chairman, I, on behalf of the newly sworn-in reps, thank you, the entire commission members, our colleagues in the commission, and all the distinguished guests and ladies and gentlemen that we invited that are here for us, for supporting us on this journey. We are eternally grateful to the Honorable Chairman, to the entire commission, to our colleagues, and to all our families as well. Honorable Chairman, sir, with these kind remarks, I wish to say that we thank you, and God bless INEC, God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Do solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So help me God. I do solemnly swear and affirm that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that as resident electoral commissioner, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability, faithfully and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will strive to preserve the fundamental objectives and the directive principles of the state policy, contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will not allow my personal interests to influence my official conduct. Or my official decisions. That I will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That I will abide by the Code of Conduct contained in the 5th schedule of the second Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That in all circumstances, I will do right to all manner of people, according to the law, without fear of evil, affection or ill will. That I will not, directly or indirectly, communicate or reveal to any person or in any manner which shall be brought under my consideration, and shall become known to me as resident electoral commissioner, except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as resident electoral commissioner. So help me God. Do solemnly swear and affirm
Do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that I will preserve,
that I will preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution
and defend the Constitution
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Maurice,
do solemnly swear and affirm
do solemnly swear and affirm
that I will be faithful
that I will be faithful
and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
I will be faithful to the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that as Resident Electoral Commissioner,
that as President Electoral
I
Commissioner,
will discharge my duties
I will discharge my
to the
duties
best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
faithfully
faithfully,
and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of
And
Nigeria,
I will always,
and I will always,
in the interest of the sovereignty,
in the interest of the sovereignty,
integrity,
integrity,
solidarity,
solidarity,
well-being,
well-being,
and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that I will strive to preserve
that I will strive to preserve
fundamental objectives and directives,
fundamental objectives and
the
directives
directive principles of state policies
of state policy
contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
contained in the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that I will not allow
that I will not allow
my personal interest to influence my official conduct
to influence my official
or
conduct
my official decisions,
or my official decisions,
that I will to the best of my ability
that I will, to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
and defend the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that I will abide
that I will abide
by the code of conduct
by the code of conduct
contained in the fifth schedule
contained in the fifth schedule
to the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria,
that in all circumstances
that in all circumstances
I will do right
I will do right
to all manner of people
to all manner of people
according to the law,
according to the law,
without fear or favor,
without fear or favor,
affection or ill will,
affection or ill will,
that I will not
that I will not
directly or indirectly
directly or indirectly
communicate
communicate
or reveal
or reveal
to any person
to any person
any matter
any matter
which shall be brought
which shall be brought
under my consideration
under my
or
consideration
shall become known to me
or shall become known to me
as Resident Electoral Commissioner,
as Resident Electoral Commissioner,
except
except
as may be required
as may be required
for the due discharge of my duties
for the due discharge of my duties
as Resident Electoral Commissioner.
as Resident Electoral
So help
Commissioner.
me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Olalibo Johnson.
This way.
Okay. Congrats. Congrats.
Sir. This way, sir.
A round of applause for our newly sworn in.
100% different. Okay, you are a lawyer and a notary public. Congratulations. Umar Yusuf Garba. Congratulations. Associate, they have been transformed from admin secretary to a head now. Congratulations. Thank you.